Season 2024 gameplay spotlight. Okay, we can react to that. That looks fucking powers. Season 2024. That's gonna be my year.
Doesn't get better than this.
Fuck, that's loud. Whoa. It's like Void themed now.
Out with the old.
What the fuck is that Rift Herald? Okay, that blue buff is pretty cool. That Scuttle, it's cool, but the only thing is, I feel like purple on blue, it's kind of like, can be hard to like spot him, you know?
Out
Herald has babies now? What
the
the
old,
fuck?
in with the new. Welcome one and all to season
Freak!
2024.
Freak!
Quite a few changes to share, from terrain adjustments to new monsters.
I
and
love
items.
Freak!
Ready to see what's coming? Let's get into it.
Freak, tell me what's coming, Beast.
Wait, where are we? Oh, it's top lane.
What?
The walls are different, and would you look at that? The brush is now in the middle of the river. Well, that'll make for a trickier gank path from jungle, so your top
What?
laners can focus more on your lane opponent instead
What?
of junglers. We've got terrain changes across the entire map, actually. Like in mid lane, the brush is farther back from the lane now, and we've adjusted the walls to both red.
Have you ever
and
died to a
white.
jungle
That'll make
gank
for
on
a
top
trickier
now?
gank path from jungle.
Unironically, if you died to a jungle gank on top now, it's the account, your account is gone, no? They should find your address in game, of course. But how do you ever die to a gank?
Top laners can focus
Like, you put a ward here.
more on your lane opponent instead of hungry junglers. We've got terrain changes across the entire map,
I
actually.
mean, mid lane looks
Like in mid lane,
nice. I
the
like
brush
how
is
wide
farther
it
back
is.
from the lane now, and we've adjusted the walls to both red and blue side for better symmetry.
Yeah, I like that.
Overall, these adjustments should make it a little
Ah,
safer
what
playing
is
a variety of
this?
champions in mid lane, especially those mages with 0 dashes. Speaking of safety, we've also changed the walls opposite Baron and Dragon Pit for a bit more
What?
security while you're moving between lanes through the jungle.
What?
Finally, in bot lane, there's a new gank path on red side to make the map more symmetrical. We've also shifted the brush to the middle of the river, so both teams can more reasonably fight for vision control. Look alive down there.
Wait. Where even am I on the map? Like, I'm getting disoriented.
Finally, in bot
Is
lane,
this
there's a
bot
new
lane?
gank path on red side to make
Okay, so you're telling me on top lane, they made it impossible to gank. And on bot lane, they made it easier to gank. Why are we getting punished?
symmetrical. We've also shifted the brush to the middle of the river, so both teams can more reasonably fight for vision control. Look alive down there. New jungle paths aren't the only thing to keep your eye on this season. A new void monster has found its way to the rift. During the early game, a camp of 3 void grubs will now spawn inside the Baron.
Bro, that shit is
When you attack a
disgusting.
grub, smaller void mites appear to join the fight. Killing one of the void grubs grants
Why
a
did they make
permanent
it so
buff to your
disgusting?
entire team that deals damage over time when attacking turrets. For every grub you slay, the buff becomes more powerful. After the first 3 grubs are killed, 3 more will spawn a few minutes later. If your team manages to kill all 6, then you unlock the maximum buff. When you attack a turret, you'll apply the damage over time and spawn some void mites of your own to help take it down. Keep in mind that these grubs are an
What?
incremental camp, not all or nothing. So slaying even one can give your team a small boost and keep the enemy from collecting all 6.
This is strange as fuck.
At 14 minutes, any remaining grubs disappear, and the beloved Rift Herald enters the game with a
So
fresh
Herald's
new
not
look.
until
Maybe
14
they're bored with
minutes.
it. Maybe it's the hideously vile influence of the void from whence they came. If you slay the Herald, you can summon them as before to march down lane and whack turrets. Or, any member of your team can hop on board to play Summoner's Drift, steering the monster as they charge forward like a battle sled. Ramming Herald into a turret this way deals some extra damage, and you can run into enemy
I mean, that's
champions
cool,
to damage
but-
and knock them up. On collision with terrain or a turret, the driver pops out nearby, and the ability to steer goes on cooldown. This cooldown resets if you hit a turret, but takes longer if you hit a wall. All aboard the Shelly Demolition Train. Now let's talk about... What was that?
What's that?
Baron Nashor, Voidborn Tyrant of the Rift, is back and badder than ever before. When he enters the
Oh
game...
my god.
Baron takes...
Wait, why was it?
and
Why is the
badder
terrain
than ever
different
before.
here?
When
Why is it? Why is there a wall here? Is this the mountain map? Is that why there's a wall there? Oh, this looks cool, bro. This looks fucking cool.
he enters the game, you'll know it. Baron takes one of 3 forms when he emerges. Each form provides the same classic
Oh,
buff, but
what?
alters how he fights and determines the shape of his pit.
Whoa,
Wait, there's
okay.
more. With Baron's entrance, the Void's influence spreads across the map, infusing the Scuttle Crab, Brambleback, and Sentinel with dark power. Voidborn Scuttle Crab becomes tankier and tougher to kill. On death, she sends out a massive burst like a Scryer's Blue.
At first I thought the Scuttle sent the Ash Arrow, bro. I was like, what? The Scuttle sends Ash Arrow?
A massive burst like a Scryer's Blue, revealing all enemy champions and wards in a large area. Bet you didn't see that coming. Likewise, the Voidborn red and blue buff require a little more muscle to take down, but in exchange, they grant the buff to every teammate who's alive at the time. So no more fighting over who gets blue buff, alright?
I don't know if I like that. I feel like it would have been cooler if it was a better buff or something.
Speaking of cool new buffs, let's talk Infernal Rift. All versions of the Elemental Rift have been refreshed to accommodate the new base terrain, with Mountain Rift losing a few walls that didn't quite fit anymore. But we've changed up Infernal Rift completely. We don't have gameplay footage quite ready at this time, so let me paint you a word picture. Instead of a burned out fire escape, Infernal Rift will scatter infernal cinders all across the map. Picking up these cinders gives a small burst of move speed and a stat buff. On death, half your collected cinders explode out for others to snag for themselves. I mean, you weren't using them anymore, right?
Huh.
As in years past, we've made some item adjustments for this new season. Like, a lot of adjustments. For one, mythic items are out. Gone. Poof. In their place, we're adding, removing, and updating a bunch of
Fuck are these items? This is probably like some tank item. None of these look like ADC items, no? I don't think any of these look like ADC items.
items across several champion classes. Mages, assassins, tanks, enchanters, fighters, and marksmen will all
And
notice quite a
marksmen?
few changes when they gear up this season.
Hey, I
For
thought he was
example,
gonna say
the new
marksman.
Storm Surge for those AP assassins and burst mages who really want to shock the enemy. In addition, we've overhauled the support quest items. Supports now have a singular item they pick up at the start of the game with minimal stats. You earn gold with this item by executing minions of any type for a flat amount, or hitting enemy champions with abilities or attacks.
Wait, so they're
At the middle
making...
tier, you unlock refilling wards as before. And when you reach the final tier, you can choose between several upgraded items to suit your playstyle. Whether you prefer protecting your carry or more aggressive support tactics, we've got you covered. While you're running around the new
Strange.
map with new
They always
monsters
change
and
support
new
items.
you should keep an eye out for old grudges. We've added a handful of champion quests that will trigger when certain champs are in the same
Oh, these
game.
are cool.
Defeating your quest rival on the enemy team will grant a tiny buff.
I think
While
these
it
are
won't
always cool.
significantly impact the game, it'll be a nice reward for you Renekton mains to finally stick it to Nasus. Many of the changes we've made this year are aimed at making gameplay mechanics and systems easier to understand. This goal includes a lot of adjustments mentioned previously, or smaller changes like simplified tooltip language. We also just want to make it feel better to be on the Rift. Listen closely and you might notice the music changing throughout the game based on where you are or what you're doing. Baron boss music, anyone? And now you can celebrate or commiserate with your teammates in a language everyone understands, the fist bump. Okay, that was a lot to cover. In summary,
This is cool. They're doing a
new
lot
gank
of
paths
things.
In every lane, Void Grubs are now a thing. You can now drive the Rift Herald into battle. Baron looks scarier, and the Void is everywhere. Infernal Rift is totally changing. There's a bunch of new items. Some champs are bringing their beef onto the Rift, and fist bumps explode into sparkles and fireworks. Whew. Got all
Looks
that?
cool,
Good.
man. That sounds
If you want
cool.
all the nitty-gritty details, we unpack everything in the article linked below. So study up, friends, and we'll see you in January when Season 2024 kicks off.
Wait, will we not see any of this until January? Oh, we'll see it on PB, but not... That'll be weird, though. I don't mind not having preseasons, because it's kind of a waste, but at the same time, the first few weeks of a new, this big of a patch is gonna be tough. White mode? Sorry, I don't have dark mode on the fucking Riot website, man. This is the first time you see light from your computer in your dark room. You haven't been outside in a week? Come on. You can handle some white. Let's read a little bit. We can read a little bit, huh? We're capable of reading a little bit. Void changes, Void Grubs, and Void Mites. We got some brand new residents moving into the brand positions of Void Grubs. They're Voidborn beasties that we'll be taking. Holy shit, full beast mode. For each disbody. At 14 minutes, make room for Rift Herald. 3 Void Grubs will spawn at 5 minutes. So this is like to make top lane have more to fight around, no? Should you manage to take home some Void Grubs, your entire team will earn the Hunger of the Void buff, which will give the user damage over time, bonus damage to structures. This buff stacks based on the amount of Void Grubs you manage to take down, and when you manage to take down 5 or 6, you'll also periodically summon 1 or 2 Void Mites respectively to help you take down structures. Okay. I don't know about the buff being just like power damage. It's not the most interesting, but Rift Herald is back, and now you can ride it. Oh, we already saw that. Void camps, you share it with teammates. Baron Nashor looks way better. It's way better. Oh wait, does he look different in all of the spawns? Oh, he does, no? So this is 3 different ways he can spawn, and all of them come with different terrain. That's cool. That's cool. The terrain around the Nash looks really good, honestly. Looks really fucking good. Like, this purple color is fucking nice. So this is top lane. It's good to get a picture here. And probably if you die to a top lane gank now, you just have to be banned, no? Like, this ward just has so much value. Like, just insane value. It spots every possible gank pattern. It's also so hard to dive top lane, because you have to walk all the way around here. This is bot lane. Okay, this is mid lane. This part is so weird, these 2 parts. Top laners roaming mid now is also way scarier to dive mid. And bot lane roaming mid on blue side. It's really easy to dive. Okay, bot lane. But playing red side now is so difficult, no? Like, blue side is still pretty easy, right? It's really similar. You just need to, like, ward here. And that's all you need, and you can't get ganked. But if you're on red side now, and let's say you're in the middle of the lane, if you ward here, but enemy jungler walks, like, here, you're fucked. This is so hard to play around. Oh, Pistu Bumpu. Same as on the other side. You get ganked from here, you mean? It's much harder because, like, wait, if we look at the river, I mean, it's similar, yeah. Actually, it's kind of similar, yeah, you're right. Because this wall didn't, I'm thinking that this wall didn't used to be here, right? I was thinking the jungler would just need to go, like, through here and then into the tri-bush, but he needs to walk all the way around. It's gonna be interesting for sure. Go fast with friends, a new tank support item that speeds up allies who follow you into battle. We tallied up the votes from around the world, and while the results were incredibly close, Trailblazer took the lead. Oh wait, they asked what people want. The brand new visuals are the only thing changing around the Baron pit without changes. We also added in brand new music when there's fighting around Baron or other void objectives. Item changes, support quests and items. We're adding 5 upgrades to this item. Now once your support quests have been completed, you will select one of 5 item upgrades. Our goal was to support every champion in the role, so now you know to pick whichever one feels best based on your champion, matchup, or even your playstyle. Gain a charge every 18 seconds up to 3 charges while nearby. But damaging abilities and attacks against champions structure grants 28 gold. Killing a minion by any means grants you 20 gold, and the nearest allied champion the same amount of gold they would have received had they killed the minion. Does this mean supports get gold way faster now? Or is this the same charge? Ah, okay, it's the same charge, so it should be the same gold generation. Yeah, every support buys the same item level 1, and then once it's fully completed, they get to choose what item they want. Bounty of Worlds is almost exactly the same. It's an in-between state, allows the item to upgrade into any of the 5 support items. Do they show the support items? New Celestial Opposition. Become blessed to reduce incoming champion damage by 40% melee, 24% range. Lingering for 2 seconds after taking damage from a champion. When the reduction wears off, unleash a shock around you that slows nearby enemies by 50%. Okay, it's like a shield, I guess? Or no, it's like a crown shield, no? New Solstice Slay. Slowing or immobilizing an enemy champion grants you a nearby ally with the lowest amount of health. 120 bonus and off a 90 movement speed for 4 seconds. 90? That seems insane. 90 movement speed? After using an ability, your next attack is enhanced with an additional 75 physical on hit damage. If the target is a champion, apply exposed weakness, increasing the damage they take by 12%, 8%. Also, it's like the PTA proc. Dreammaker, gain a blue dream bubble and a purple dream bubble every 8 seconds. Healing and shielding another ally blows both dream bubbles to them and empower them for 3 seconds. Blue bubble reduces 140 incoming damage on the next hit, and purple bubble grants 90 bonus magic damage on the next hit. Okay, interesting. Zazak's Realm Spike. Void Explosion. Dealing ability damage to a champion causes an explosion at their current location that damages the target and nearby enemies. Dealing 50 plus 3% maximum health magic damage capped at 300. By dealing ability damage to a champion, cause an explosion at their current location that damages the target and nearby ally. This one is very strange. It depends a lot on how big the AoE is and how fast it procs. Mage items: removed crown, Airfrost, Leeching Leer, Demonic Embrace, Night Harvester, Luden's Tempest, Stopwatch, and the perfect time. Whoa, they're removing Stopwatch? Wow. Wow, that's big. That really changes a lot in competitive. Stopwatch was really, like, used a lot in competitive. Crazy. Malignance. Gain 15 ability haste for your ultimate. Whenever you damage an enemy champion with your ultimate, burn the ground beneath them for 3 seconds. Dealing 60 magic damage every second and reducing their magic resistance for as long as they're on the burning ground. This is a weird one. Who is it that spams their ults and would want this? Karma, yeah, if it works on Karma, then it's pretty good now. Seraph, yeah, Seraph would be good on. Aster's Companion. Gain a short charge every 3 seconds. The maximum 6 damaging abilities consume all. Oh, a Corki would be good on, yeah. Consume all shot charges to deal an additional 40. If there are insufficient targets in range, each remaining shot repeat the damage of the priority deal. Storm Surge, this was the one Freak was talking about. Dealing 35% of champion's health maximum within 3 seconds applies Storm Surge to the grants user time. After 2 seconds, Storm Surge strikes the target with lightning, dealing 100 to 200 damage to them. If they die to the lightning or before the lightning strikes, it detonates immediately in a large area around them and you gain 30 gold. Wait, it's like an AP collector, no? Well, not really, but... Haunting Guys. Oh, wow. For each second in combat when enemy champions deal 2% bonus damage. Bro, there's so many fucking items, man. I can't even read all this before my game. Winter Blessed 2023, and it's 4 minutes? That's a lot of skins, no? Wow, that Senna skin looks cool. Wait, the Q looks like our fucking ulti, bro. Holy shit, that's a crazy skin. This here is definitely nicer than the commit. Oh! Oh! Okay, that ulti is nice. That ulti is nice. But the model looks kind of goofy. Annie. Bro, I haven't seen Annie in so long. That was such a... wait, what even was that? I mean, I don't know. The Annie, I guess. That was such a boring... like, the other ones were way better. Let's see the recall. That's cute. That's Hui, no? Oh my god. Bro, this champion is gonna have insane skins. Holy fuck. Looks cool. I think the classic one looks better, no? With the paintbrush and shit. Lucian skin. That's a cool Q. Oh, that's a cool W. That's a cool E. Okay, that's some cool fucking particle effect. Silas skin looks kind of goofy like the Camille one as well. I think the Freljord Silas is the same, but way better, no? Like, the model on Freljord Silas is so good in the chains. This Thresh skin looks also pretty... I mean, the ulti is nice, the E is nice, but I don't like the model so much. Ashen Knight Silas is really good as well. Oh, Hecarim. That's a nice looking Q. Oh my god. I mean, the particles on this skin are really nice. I like the Nordic Lights effect. It's really nice. A nice ulti. The model is nice too. Oh shit, that's a crazy recall. I didn't really... Oh, it's Prestige Camille. Why would they give Camille the Prestige, bro? That was the most underwhelming one. Apart from the Annie one. Looks very similar to the base. I mean, the hair in this one looks way better. I guess the model, to be honest, looks way better. But everything else is the same, no? Is this a Gucci Prestige? No. Or what the fuck was it called? The one that Senna was. I thought Prince W had the icon. Louis Vuitton, yeah. It's nice.
And a new tunnel pit.
Also cool things
It's worth
coming.
to remember that you won't know which Baron spawns before 20 minutes into the game. It's not like a dragon. You will just find out at 20 minutes what Baron is going to spawn. And then finally, let's discuss Void Camps. Starting at 20 minutes into the game, next spawning blue and red buff will both become
I definitely like the
Voidborn.
changes. I like
In
the
this
direction
form,
of the
they are harder
changes.
to kill, but also grant their buffs to the entire team of the player that takes them down, excluding allies that were dead at the time of taking the buff. Also starting at 20 minutes, next spawning Rift Scuttler will be Voidborn Scuttler. When this Scuttler is killed, it will send out massive Scryer's Bloom effect, revealing all champions and wards in a large surrounding area. All
Oh,
wards
there's
revealed
wards
this
as
way
well.
will be reduced to 1 HP. There
Oh.
are also visual changes coming to Baron Pit, new music will be added when fighting around Baron or other Void objectives. And there are also Drake changes coming in 2024. Once Infernal's Drake... First a reminder, mythic items are getting removed from the game. The goal of this change is to shift a bit of power from items into the champions themselves
I think that's a
and
good
give
idea.
them more flexibility with builds.
Yeah.
Let's start with item changes for supports. There is going to be one starting support item in 2024.
Okay.
It will execute minions and still do damage to champions and upgrade as before.
Yeah.
It will be able to evolve it into one of 5 items later on. You can upgrade this item when you reach stage 3 of your support item. Basically,
When ends
you're
the
going to
second
be able to
split?
evolve
Or
support
when the
item
year ends, I
into
think.
the item you prefer. There is going to be one item designed for each support group. One for engaged tanks, one for enchanters, one for wardens, so champions that protect AD carries with CC, one for fighters like Set or Senna, and then one for mages, so stuff like Lux or Brand. Most of the champions are going to have 2 decent choices out of the support items. There is also going to be a lot of new items added to the game. As soon as we get their details, I'll let you know. But what we know is that mages are going
Leak
to
tweeted about new... What the fuck? Oh my god. Bro. Wow. That is sexy. The bow on the Q, man. Woo. And the sound effects. The like rocky sound. Holy shit, man. Ah, we're eating good, bro. We're eating good.
the biggest changes.
We can read this instead of like. So we already read a bit about the new mage items. We were here at Crypt Bloom. Whenever you get a takedown on an... So they're changing a lot of the items. They're removing Zonias. Or they're not removing Zonias, they're removing Stopwatch, which is really big. I'm guessing also changing Zonias quite a bit. Whenever you get a takedown on an enemy champion within 3 seconds of damaging, create a healing Nova on their location that heals allies for 50 plus 50% AP. So this is a healing AP item. This is a strange one. Who would benefit from this? Okay, does the league side have a dark mode? You guys are complaining about flashbang, but I don't even know if I can... Milio? There's no way Milio is buying this, I think. Milio doesn't want 30% magic pen. I mean, actually, it's only 2.8. Actually, maybe you're not wrong. Now that I think about it. Maybe supports buy this item. AP supports. Rift Maker is being changed, I'm guessing, or each second in combat with enemy champions deal 2% bonus damage, max 10% maximum strength gain. So this is the same, no? Yeah. Void Infusion, gain 2% of your bonus health as ability power. It's like Vladimir passive, no? 2% of your bonus health as ability power. Okay. Omnimap update with the following now only exists on Rift Maker. Omnimap heals you for percentage of damage you deal. With reduced effect, 33% effectiveness on minions and monsters. Okay, Omnimap heals you for the full amount with pet or AoE damage. Wait, what? Wait, that's huge, no? Healing full amount on AoE damage is really crazy. Oh, it no longer deals true damage. True. Landry's Torment. Dealing damage with abilities cause enemies to burn. Yeah, same as this. For each second in combat with enemy champions, gain 2% bonus damage. So this is the Haunting Guys passive. Horizon Focus. Hypershot when you deal damage with abilities at 700 range or greater. Reveal them for. Okay, I want some lo-fi with this reading. When you deal damage, so this is the same, no? Yeah, this is the same. When revealing an enemy with Hypershot, reveal all other enemy champions within 1200 range of them for 2 seconds. Oh, that's new. That's interesting. Doesn't proc on Immobilize anymore? Oh yeah, true. So this will probably be good on like Vel'Koz and Seraph, no? And Lux? Probably especially on Seraph, because now, if you ulti and you hit one ult, you can see everybody around him to see if there's someone that's low, like where they are. So even if you miss the first ult, you get so good vision to hit the other. Definitely interesting. Seeker's Arm Guard. 40 ability power, 35 armor, 1600 gold. Stasis. Oh, they're putting Sonius on Seekers. Use one time only to become invulnerable and untargetable for 2.5 seconds. This user is prevented from taking any other actions during this time. Transforms into Broken Arm Guard on use. So, hypothetically, you could still buy Stopwatch in competitive, but you'd need to spend 1.6k gold, which is way too much, I think. So mages will still be able to get Stopwatch. Shadow Flame, but this is a very good item, no? 40 AP, 35 armor, and a Stopwatch. Looks like a pretty good item. 120 ability power? Wait, that's a lot of ability power, is it not? How much does it have right now? So 20 more, but no HP. 12 magic pen. Magic damage and true damage critically strikes enemies below 35%, dealing 20% increased damage. Reduce to 30% increased damage for damage over times and pet effect. Wow. This is a really good assassin item now. It's a really good assassin item for sure. And then Cosmic Drive, 3000 gold. 80 ability power, 250 health, 25 ability haste, 5% moon speed. Damaging an enemy champion with an ability grants bonus moon speed for 2 seconds. Wasn't this like an old version of Cosmic Drive that was like this? I feel like they reworked Cosmic Drive like 5 times. I've seen this one so much. Amplifying Tome, 400 gold. Can you believe I actually did it? Yeah, I think that's fair. 435 was a little bit awkward, but it's a little bit less AP, right? I think it was 25. Was it 25 AP? How much was Amplifying Tome? How much is Amplifying Tome? It is 20 AP. So it's just a buff. Rod of Ages, 2,700 gold, 50 AP, 300 health, 300 mana. The same Rod of Ages, like you gain health and mana and AP. Restore mana equal to 7% of pre-mitigation damage taken from champions, and heal equal to 25% of mana spent, up to 20 health per cast. For every 200 healing or mana restore with Eternity, gain 35% bonus boon that decays. Remove Duskblade, Prowler's Claw. New Voltaic Cyclo Sword. Bro, that's a fucking metal name right there. Voltaic Cyclo Sword? Brutalizer. We're getting Brutalizer back? Wait, it costs 863 gold to finish? Wait, so Brutalizer costs... Wait, I don't want to spoil it. We'll scroll back. We'll keep reading until we get the Brutalizer. 55 attack. Oh wait, this is a Kerchase Shard lethality item. Moving and attacking will generate an energized attack. Dashes and stealth stack energized 75% faster. Your energized attack applies 100 bonus physical damage and slows enemies for 99% for 0.7. Okay, I hate this item already. That looks so fucking overpowered. 99% for 0.7 seconds. Slow is melee only. This item looks insane. 2.9k gold. That seems crazy as fuck. Profane Hydra. These names are crazy, bro. 60 attack damage, 18 lethality, 20 ability haste. Heretical Slash. Deals 65% total attack damage, physical damage to nearby enemies. This damage increases to 97.5% total attack damage physical to enemies below 30% health. So it's like it's a Tiamat assassin item. Leave attack steal. Okay, so yes, it's a Tiamat assassin item with 18 lethality. That's a lot of lethality. All these have 18 lethality. That's a lot, by the way. Like Hubris. Hubris. Item recipes rated Dirk Colfies are around 900 gold, 60 AD, 18 lethality, 815 abilities. Passive Ego. When you kill an enemy champion, you are granted a statue of yourself. Passive Eminence. When a champion that you have damaged within the last 3 seconds dies, gain 10 plus 1 per statue attack damage for 60 seconds. Yo, we're buying this shit on Draven. Bro, it literally has the passive named Ego. Is there a better Draven item? Holy fuck, man. Hubris. And we got Opportunity. What are these names, man? Guys, we can't fight yet. I ain't got my opportunity yet. Get it? We don't have opportunity. 55 AD, 18 lethality, 6% moon speed. Passive Murder. Okay, so we went from passive Ego to passive Murder. After being out of combat with champions for 8 seconds, gain bonus lethality. This lethality lasts for 3 seconds after dealing damage to champions. Passive Murder Speed. Okay. If a champion dies within 3 seconds of damaging them, gain 150 decaying moon speed for 1.5 seconds. That's definitely Hecarim. Definitely Hecarim. Other champs that would buy this, I'm not so sure. I mean, it's like a bit like Yumu, no? Also, what the fuck is Nether Shard? So many weird items. Rectrix. Longsword plus 550 gold, 20 AD, 4% move speed. Brutalizer, 1337 gold. Glowing Moat. Glowing Moat? Plus pickaxe plus 212 gold. 25 attack damage, 10 ability haste, 8 lethality. Is that good? It's pretty mid, no? 25 AD for 1.3k gold, 10 ability haste, 8 lethality. How much is Dirk? Isn't that really bad? Dirk is 30, 80, and 10 lethality, or 230 less gold. Am I not getting scammed buying this item? For sure I am. 10 ability haste is not that good. Yeah, this item's ass, I think. Cyrilda's Grudge. Brutalizer plus Last Whisper. It's 413 gold. 45 AD, 15 lethality, 15 ability haste. Passive Rancor. Gain 20... No. We're giving Scaling Armor Pen with lethality? Oh, shit. That sounds like it could be very scary. Does make sense though. Damaging ability slow enemies by 50%. No, below 50% health. Oh, it only slows it to below 50% health. Interesting. Tank items removed. Turbo Chem Tank. Radiant Virtue, Avant Shroud, Gargoyle Stoneplate, Aegis of the Legion, Lifeful Pendant. New Hollow Radiance. 600 health, 40 MR, 100 base health regeneration. Taking or dealing damage causes you to begin dealing magic damage per second to nearby enemies. Wait. For 3 seconds, taking or dealing damage refreshes the duration of this effect. Killing an enemy non-ward, non-structure deals 30 plus 3.5% bonus HP magic damage in the area around them. Okay, so it's a Sunfire item. Deals a lot of damage if you have a lot of HP. Unending Despair. Wow, you couldn't get more edgy if you tried. That's like my solo queue teammates right there, bro. Let's see what Unending Despair gives us. I feel like an Unending Despair. Should that be a tank item? That should be a fucking assassin item, bro. 400 health, 55 armor, 10 ability haste. While in combat with champions, every 7 seconds deal magic damage to nearby enemy champions. Healing for 175. Wait, what? While in combat with champions, every 7 seconds, deal magic damage to enemy champions, healing for 7. It's kind of like Jack Show, no? Hayanic Rukern. I don't know what the inspiration for these names are. They're kind of random. We're going from Unending Despair to Hayanic Rukern. 350 health, 80 MR. Okay, so it's an MR item. After not taking damage from champions for 15 seconds, gain a magic shield for 18% of your maximum health. That sounds really good, to be honest. Really good against poke mages. This is a MR and armor item. Well, this is a rework Jack Show. 30 seconds in champion combat, gain a stack up to maximum 5 stacks. The maximum stacks become empowered, increasing your bonus resist by 25% until the end of combat. That's a lot of resists. Dead Man's Plate while moving. Yeah. The strength of movement slowing effects reduced by 25%. I wish they just showed like what was new, you know, like I don't want to read everything about Dead Man's Plate. Passive Force of Nature. While at 8 stacks of Steadfast gains 60 MR and 10% increased moon speed. Quite a bit. There's just a buff to it, no? Glowing Moat. 250 gold, 5 ability haste. That is such a weird item. Glowing Moat, 250 gold, 5 ability haste. I guess? 250 gold, 5 ability haste. Dawn Core. Also, enchanter items removed. Chemtech Purifier, Chalice of Harmony. New Dawn Core. Total cost 2,700 gold. 40 AP, 20 haste. 3% heal and shield power, and 5 ability power per 100% base mana regeneration. Passive summoner spell haste. Oh. You can have... That's an interesting one. But it gives AP and haste. So it's not a tank item. It's... What enchanters want flash cooldown? I can update the title. Soraka? Yeah, actually Soraka. Yeah, I guess some enchanters that need, like, to be safe with a Sona. Yeah. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Echoes of Helia, Soul Siphon. Damages. A champion grants a soul shard up to a maximum of 3. Healing or shielding an ally consumes all soul shards and restores 20 health and deals 55 magic damage per shard to the nearest enemy champion. Okay, fair enough. What was the dissonance passive? I can't remember. Was it the Theft Flowing Water, passive rapids, healing or shielding allied champions, excluding the user, grants the user 40 ability power and 10% bonus move speed. So it doesn't give CDR anymore, but just gives AP and move speed. It's very cheap. 2.3k, 2.2k. I guess they're always pretty cheap. Removed Gore Drinker, Divine Sun. Wow. They're removing the 2 most played fighter items. That's crazy. That's pretty bold. That's pretty freaky. Sundered Sky. Total cost 3.1k. 55 attack damage, 15 ability haste, 300 health. The first attack against the champion will critically strike for 150% damage and heals for 110% base AD plus 8% of missing health. So this is supposed to be the new Gore Drinker? In a way. I mean, surely it doesn't function on like Camille Q, I would hope. It's supposed to be the new Divine, but it's not a Sheen item. But it has a Tunneler. What are these items, bro? Yeah, I got the Tunneler here. This is the Tunneler and a 900 gold. Yeah, Tiamat regained active. Oh, people are gonna be happy about this one. A lot of people wanted the Tiamat active. I think Tiamat active is nice. It feels good to use. So it's good that they brought it back. Ravenous Hydra, regained active, do 8% total attack damage during my enemy champion, discipline, lifesteal. Yeah, it's good, it's good. Titanic Hydra also uses the Tunneler item. Attack steal official physical damage on hit and deals with your target. Titanic Crescent on your next attack, Cleave will instead deal more physical damage in a larger area. This is how it worked before, no? Nitro Hexagus. Bro, they're cooking with these names, bro. I like it.
I have my Nitro Hexagus. How can I lose family fam to this fucking dog shit Raven? When she builds her fucking tunneler, and I have my Nitro Hexagus.
So he gives 55 AD, 20% attack speed, 300 HP, gain 30 ultimate ability haste. That's a lot. After casting your ultimate, gain 35% attack speed and 15% bonus move speed for 7 seconds. Wow. New Seri item? Oh, wait a minute. Actually... This on Seri sounds fucking good, no? This on Seri sounds fucking good. It sounds good on Tryndamere as well. This on Seri is cooking. It's a Bruiser item as well. Vayne? Oh, it's good on Vayne too. You're right, King. I like it. Oh, it's good on Olaf as well. There's quite a few, no? I don't think it's that good on Aatrox, because Aatrox doesn't care about attack speed. This is 20% attack speed, so it'd have to be a champion that cares a lot about attack speed. Actually, on Twitch, this item would be really good too, no? A lot of ADCs, I'm thinking. Vayne, Seri, Twitch, Master Yi, Olaf, Tunneler. So this is Longsword, Ruby Crystal plus 350 gold, 1580, 250 health. It's like the new Phage, no? Actually, maybe they're still keeping Phage, I'm not sure. But it reminds me a bit of Phage. Hullbreaker, total cost, 3000 gold, item recipe, Tunneler plus Nether Shard. I'm seeing this Nether Shard again, I have no clue what that is, but we'll probably get to it soon. Passive Skipper. Basic attacks grant a stack up to a maximum of 5 stacks. Attacking an enemy champion or big monster while max stacks consumers all stacks to deal 150% base 80 physical damage, increase to 400% against structures. So this item now just makes you take towers faster, but it doesn't make you stronger on side. But it does still buff the siege and super minions and give them bonus armor and magic resist. Fair enough. Fair enough. Stride Breaker here. 50, 80, 20% attack speed. 400 health, slow enemies in a radius centered around you by 20%, 25%, and gain 25% bonus move speed per champion hit that decays over 2 seconds. Can move while casting. Oh wow, that seems good. Dealing physical damage grants you 20 bonus move speed for 2 seconds. That seems really good. Like if you get a Stride Breaker, bro. On this on Hecarim sounds really good, no? Because you'd like go in and you hit like 3 people with Stride Breaker and then you get 75% bonus move speed. On Darius too, yeah. Wit's End gives tenacity now. That is strange. It's... Wow, now it's a very weird item. I don't know if champs... What champs would build this now? Only 15 magic damage on hit is very low as well. What a weird item. Irelia for sure. Yeah, that's a good one. But I don't think any ADC will buy it anymore. Too low damage, no? I'm not sure. Maybe like Kog'Maw or Vayne. Tenacity is so useless on ADCs. Because you like, usually if you get CC and you don't have cleanse, you just die anyways. Spear of Shojin. Oh, it's becoming an ultimate item again. Passive Dragon Force, your non-ultimate spells gain 15 ability haste. Oh wait, no, I'm stupid. Your non-ultimate spells. Passive Focus Will spell hits grant stacks up to 3. Your spells deal 3% increased damage for each stack up to 9%. Item performance will differ for melee and ranged users. This sounds really good on Riven. And maybe Fiora. Definitely really good on Riven. Probably a few others. Aatrox maybe. Ekram maybe. Phage. Attacking a unit grants 20% movement speed. Or 20 movement speed for 2 seconds. Okay. Steel Sigil. 15 attack damage, 30 armor. Marksman items. Removed items. Rage Knife. Gale Force. New. Terminus. Oh my god. We have Terminus. Let's see what Terminus is giving us here. 40 attack damage. 30% attack speed. Passive Shadow. Attacks apply 30 magic damage on hit. Passive Juxtaposition. Alternate between light and dark on hits each attack. Light attacks grant 3, 5 armor and magic resist up to 15 to 25 for 5 seconds. Dark attacks grant 6% armor penetration and magic penetration for 5 seconds. What? That's a very cool item, but very strange for its terminus. But on a lot of ADCs, this sounds very interesting. Like on-hit ADCs, it could be really good on Lucian, no? With the double hit. It's definitely an on-hit item. I guess the Guardian Angel doesn't have stopwatch anymore. This item looks cool. It looks very different. I'm trying to like Varus, Vayne, Kalista. It could be really good on these champs. Kog'Maw, yeah. GA is pretty much the same, just doesn't have stopwatch and a little bit more AD. Phantom Dancer. Wait, that's it? That's it? Wait. I was reading for 40 minutes for every other role and it's 3 minutes for ADC? Bro, we got the same amount of items removed. Like, we got 1 new item and we got 2 items removed. Okay, what's the new Phantom Dancer then? Hit me with that. 2.8k, 2080, 30% attack speed, 20% crit, 10% movement speed. On attack, basic attack trying to go against a stack of 7% bonus attack speed up to 5 stacks. Maximum 35% bonus attack speed. It's just a better PD, you know? It's pretty much the same thing though. It's just that you get the movement speed always and you don't need to stack up. I guess it used to be 4 basic attacks now. Well, this item is cool, but... Oh, it's no Zeal now. Cloak of Agility plus 1k gold. Well, that is a letdown, man. I was excited. I was thinking like, look at how much it is for Bruisers, bro. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then 3. And for supports, we had like new support items. We have new mage items. That's a bit of a letdown. I mean, I wasn't expecting too much, but oh, it is what it is.